So Fox 5 News exclusive hip-hop and reality star Joe Budden speaking out tonight about his battles with a dangerous drug. You may not even have ever heard of it. It's called Molly, and it's popular with teens and also young adults. It is a form of ecstasy, and more people are getting hooked on it.
All right, that's why the star of VH1's Hip Hop and Love sat down with Lisa Evers to detail his struggles with the drug.
Molly is a hot drug trend on college campuses and at parties all across the country. Popping a Molly can make you feel happy and sexy, but experts warn that just one dose could mess up your brain for life.
How many people in this crowd have seen Molly?
Madonna and her techno music fans aren't the only ones talking about Molly, the latest version of ecstasy that's often laced with other drugs like angel dust. So is rapper Kanye West in one of the biggest hit songs of the year, Mercy. There are at least a dozen songs across music genres that mention Molly. But for recording artist Joe Budden, star of VH1's Love and Hip Hop reality show, it's overkill.
Now, everyone is speaking about Molly like it's the it thing to do.
Joe sat down with me in his New Jersey home to warn others about the dangers of a drug he binged on last summer and barely survived.
I didn't see a problem with the fact that, maybe 5 days would go by without sleeping, I didn't see a problem with the fact that, I was maybe hallucinating at times.
Budden had a lot to lose, a hit reality TV show, and finishing a solo album his fans were eagerly anticipating. That album, called No Love Lost, dropped this week, and he says he only made it to this point because people who loved him intervened.
It just altered your thinking process dramatically. And for a thinker such as myself, that was like, nothing I had ever experienced before.
Budden was lucky. Tens of thousands of Molly users end up in emergency rooms. It's so bad, federal health trackers say the number in the U.S. has more than doubled in 6 years. Dr. Petros Lavonis says using it just once can change the way your brain functions forever, but you might not see it right away. And there are effects like panic attacks and depression, and immediate life-threatening physical conditions if you use it with other substances, which many people do.
If you start combining it with other stimulants like cocaine or bath salts, then the problem really skyrockets, and you may end up having your heart stop.
These concerns don't seem to be slowing the spread of Molly. Social media makes it easy for buyers and sellers to meet up and deal under the law enforcement radar, says Robert Strang of Investigative Management Group.
All the ingredients you need you can buy in the pharmacy. So, anybody can make it in their kitchen, unfortunately, and that's part of the problem. So it's very difficult to detect by law enforcement.
For now, Budden is hoping people will listen to his music and his message about Molly.
I thought it was important for somebody, anybody, to stand up and say, I did that and it's corny. I'm hoping that, at the end of the day, it won't be me versus the entire music industry when it comes to who a 13-year-old should listen to regarding drugs.
Budden told me that right now he's taking it one day at a time, but he is looking towards the future and hopes that it includes a generation that loves the music but rejects the self-destructive messages. In the newsroom, I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.